8 p.m. Okay.
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
Okay, it's being narrated, so continue.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. He has bushy eyebrows. So, are you still with me, Mr. Harrow? So, I sort of spaced out. What was that again? Yeah, that's totally me.
No worries, Mr. Harrow. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation.
Wow. Okay, continue.
You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
Therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
The silence befalls the room. A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
I'll try, and that's a lie. Okay.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Okay, so we can ask a question. Can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. I really don't want to answer anything past that. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? No questions. Let's go with number 2. I was hoping this was a one-time thing.
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be overlooked.
My case?
You need to assess the situation carefully.
Like, am I here because of like a court case or just like a mental health situation?
Your case.
Okay.
Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do. Yet now, suddenly, your business is everyone's business.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us. Any other questions?
So it's not a one-time thing. No, that's all. Let's just...
All right then. That's it for today.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. Get up and leave. Next to you is the source of the clangs you heard from inside. A young woman beating up an old vending machine. What? So, where are we? This is like an old, like, beat down place, and that we just had a therapy session in this room.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
There's coffee in that thing? Can we go talk to her?
Spit it out already!
Could she be here for therapy as well? Poor woman, she should consult with a real professional, not a charlatan like Dr. Inc. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump, regardless of their mental state. Yeah, there you go. Well, if they're breaking the law, they should be sent to prison, obviously. There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow. Blocked by a total lack of motivation. Talk with her. Okay, so we can't talk to her. All right.
Come on, you thief!
All right, so let's leave. Point and click. Okay. So let's... There's the office. So the key's in the office, right?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure.
All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the ongoing phone call. She responds to the person on the other end. Try to get her attention. Come closer in order to make eye contact, and after a few moments, she finally notices you, shrugs, and briefly gestures towards the phone, mouthing an apology. Okay, so she's on a call. She's like, I'm sorry. Give me just a second. Point towards your wristwatch and make a concerned depression. I'm in a hurry, sorry. Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye.
I'm guessing she was on a personal call?
Hi. Sorry for the wait. Let's get you into your room.
Thank you.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
She raises her hand holding a piece of blue and red plastic. Thank you. Reach towards the card. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and is excitedly waving it around. She's not going to try to come in there with me, is she? I don't know what's going on here.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you?
Oh.
Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
That's great. May I? Points towards the key card. She nods in response, but then continues as if you haven't said anything.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting. And my uncle didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Dramatic, please. I'm dying. Continue listening to her rambling. This is... I'm not there yet. Let's do this. Continue listening.
So yes, we've decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement. But now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic.
All right, let's continue listening.
How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
She takes a deep breath, planning to continue, but a notification sound from her phone interrupts her. These plastic key cards aren't a new thing, you know. She immediately grabs the phone, smiles, and starts typing a message as if she suddenly forgot she was talking to you. Oh my God, give me the card. Now I'm getting there.
Here's your key card.
Okay.
And I'll need your signature here.
Okay. She puts some kind of document on the counter. We're going to read the document first because we're paranoid. They won't get you this way, and don't forget the small print.
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
No. You read the whole document and do your best to find a hidden loophole or suspicious wording they may try to use against you. But alas, you can't find anything. I'm just signing it. I don't know why we're reading this thing. If only you were a lawyer. Well, time to click the I agree button and prepare for unknown consequences. Sign the document begrudgingly.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
All right, thank you. Bye. And we will leave. Okay, she said second floor, last door, right? Last door on the right or something like that. There's 5. There's 6. Let's go. Try the knob. Why would I do that? It's locked. Let's do it anyway. You press the knob and push the door, half expecting it to work. That is some shit I would do. It's locked. Room 6 key card. Unlock the door with your key card. Enter the room. All right, we got this down here. It's like inventory. We have a phone. Room 6 key card. Okay. So what now? Oh, the bed. Let's go to the bed. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Well, I hope they wash their sheets. I wasn't paranoid of hotels until now. You're telling me all these flakes of skin. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire on the folded sheets lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase, the smallest one you own. How did my suitcase get in here if I just got the key? I would like to know that. I can't deal with this now. Put it away. Yeah, it's such a chore, but the more you prolong it, the worse it would get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel like harder. It'll feel ever harder and more pointless to do later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. This is a little too dramatic here. There's nothing wrong with just crashing on the bed and then doing it when you wake up, or just sit it on the floor real quick, and when you feel better, you can unpack it then. All right, let's open the suitcase and just get it done already. It's my destiny to repeat this vicious cycle of misery and regret. Put the suitcase away. Yeah, just put it down. Go to sleep. Well, where is the suit? Oh, it's over here on the floor. Okay. But living out of your suitcase is the surest way to feel transient. This way you can at least continue telling yourself that the therapy will be over soon. It's like when you put your clothes in the dryer and you live out of your dryer for 3 days or so, right? And I mean, they're dry and they're there. Yeah, same thing. And now that the suitcase has been dealt with, the motel room is officially your home. This can never be home, more like a prison. I would normally say just it'll do, but we're going to say this could never be home. It is now, whether you like it or not. Yeah? Okay. Can I get in bed now? Crawl into the bed, fall onto the bed, risking breaking it. I'd like to just how many times have you gone to a hotel room and just splashed in the middle of the bed, right? When you're tired? Okay. We'll crawl into bed since that's the only option I have. Oh, okay. All right. That's relatable. That was the best crawl I could have ever imagined right there. Okay, creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. Let's continue. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. So just close your eyes and hope sleep will come. Phone, oh yeah, mess with the phone. You gotta mess with the phone when you first lay down, right? The phone bleeps to life with a lock screen that is obviously years old. If it wasn't a collection of pixels, it would be musty with age and neglect. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonist while you wait for your sleep. I don't know if that is. Scroll through your feed. Yeah, let's do that. Same old, same old. Okay. Wait, yeah, we're gonna check who's calling first. Gotta screen it, right? The screen simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by the phone, masking the identity of the mysterious caller. Answer the phone, put it on silent. This is bedtime. We're gonna put it on silent. Them unknown numbers get sent straight to voicemail, bro. Come on. You silence your phone as the mystery of the caller's identity gently teases you. No. If it's a spam number, it's getting sent straight to voicemail. Phone. Well, back to the phone. Let's go. With a gentle touch, the phone screen turns on again. Play a quick match of whatever this game is. Let's go. An uneasiness starts building inside you as I'm playing the game. Okay. Playing this game right now, for some reason, feels unsettling. Bro, games help me. Games are my therapy. So, this is supposed to be relaxing. It's not your fault. You're simply too nervous to play a stressful game like this right now. Eventually, bored and tired of looking at the tiny screen, you put the phone down, finally admitting it won't help you sleep. Just close your eyes and hope sleep will come. Let's do it. All right, come on, sleep. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down, and soon your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. All right, what are these? Oh, I can move around. Okay. So we're laying down trying to go to sleep. And it wants us to click on these things. Let's see what this one is. The unexpected call. You hear a familiar sound. It's your annoying ringtone. One you promised yourself you'd change years ago. Put it on silent, ignore it. Now, why would anyone answer a call from an unknown number? Someone called you from an unknown number, but you decided not to answer the phone. What is this? From the blur of half-formed memories and impressions, an image of the receptionist emerges. Is this kind of simulating like what we do when we first go to sleep, right? Like we first go to sleep and then like your mind won't stop and you think about everything that happened that day or everything that you want to do or that you haven't done. Is this kind of like what we're doing here? Desperately trying to catch her attention, but she completely engrossed in the ongoing phone call. I'm in a hurry, sorry. You play their games, you do it their way, you're polite. But this is just a facade to hide what you really feel about them. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Continue. You're a fake. I'm not a fake. Come on now. That's being dramatic. The motel receptionist is a very talkative girl. You can't just go around telling people how you really feel about them, because then you'll be an outcast and an asshole. I guess some people do that, right? What was that movie Liar Liar with like Jim Carrey? Like he couldn't lie. And sometimes you need to, like you can't say everything that's on your mind all the time. Out of the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks.
Still with me, Mr. Harold?
I sort of wandered off. What was that again? So we're replaying what we said. You can't stay in the real world for 1 second, can you? At least you admit it. You have survived the first session with your court-assigned... Okay, court case. That was a question I had. Your court-assigned psychotherapist, despite your effort to act normal. It seems he plays to keep you here for some time. There was one more. The image of the young woman flashing before your mind's eye. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? We ignored her. Well, actually, we went over to her. Wouldn't let us talk to her, though. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just the bare minimum. The young woman apparently holds some kind of grudge against the vending machine. It's not that deep. It took her money, bro. It's not that deep. As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences turns into a cyclone of painful memories, repressed thoughts, and strange images. Oh, God. Talk to me, game. Talk to me. Oh, there's more. All right, start at the top. You find yourself walking through a desert. Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you, and your feet are trying to keep up with the steady pace. Okay, I feel like now we're dreaming. But the distance between you keeps growing until the guide becomes merely a dot nearing the horizon. Once you finally admit you can no longer see them, your body collapses onto the cracked earth below. You surrender to the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide this spot will be your grave, and the sun, your executioner. Just give up, huh? But it will be no swift act of mercy. No, you will not be tortured and kept wishing for it all just to end. Fry, look up at your headsman. As you gaze at the sun, green and purple after images start appearing on your eyelids every time you blink. All right, while walking through endless desert, you couldn't keep up with your only guide and accepted a slow, painful death under the merciless desert sun. You never actually die in the dreams, though. It's always right before it. You wake up. You're desperately searching for something in the dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't recall ever being here before, but you know it's the attic of your own house, and every piece of old junk that you stumble upon feels somehow familiar, although you cannot really recognize any of it. All right, search behind the pile of crumbling decades-old books. Look below the moldy remnants of a sofa. Open the chest covered in cobwebs. Ooh, what's in the chest? Let's go. Inside the chest is a pile of old letters. You can't remember it if they are yours. But you know they're not worth reading. Okay. Search behind the pile of old crumbling decade-old books. Carefully move the pile aside and discover another pile, even older books hiding behind it. While moving the second pile, despite your care, some of the books simply turn to dust, only for the third pile to be revealed, of books so ancient you don't dare to even touch them. Look below the moldy remnants of a sofa. You look underneath the sofa and only darkness meets your eye. You stretch out your arm reluctantly, but find only dust and dead insect shells. Seems legit. Alright, you've been desperately looking for something in a dark, dusty attic, full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't know what you've been searching for, but you know you haven't found it. Alright, there's one more. The figure of your angry father towers over you. He says, frowning at you in disappointment. But I didn't do it at the end. What? I didn't do it at the end of what? You just want to get rid of me, admit it. Let's go with that one. Flames ignite inside you, spewing into a wildfire of defensive rage. Your heartbeat accelerates. From the deepest pit of your childhood memories, warped by the tooth of time, an image of your father condemns you for your transgression. All right. Yo, what is this? Emancipate the cocoon memories. Why bring back old painful memories? Better to leave them hidden deep inside and forget about them, right? Or are you strong enough to confront them? Yeah, let's confront them. Not enough willpower. Yet they are... Wait, don't worry. These are not real memories, yet they are echoes of my past. They are embodiment of my feelings. These are prophecies. Let's go with the feelings. The embodiment of my feelings. More like random neural activity in your brain. Best forget about them. I just know they are important. Could be. But are you strong enough to confront them? Blocked by... So we need... So it says total lack of motivation. So not yet. Not yet. So I wonder if through therapy, if we gain these traits of motivation that will allow us to face our fears or face whatever it is. The sound of a car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust, and your throat is as dry as a desert. Oh, let's get some water then, bro. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. Get up and get some water. Or get up and find some water. All right, get up. Get up. All right. Yo, what happened? You hear the man yell from inside his vehicle. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit.
He yells at the car. Judging by the carelessness driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Fink's. He seems to be in a hurry. This man is about to kill someone. He's probably drunk. I'd probably say he's probably drunk. Hey, you know what, though? Hold on. Good thing he's driving through a desert. That lowers the risk of him hurting anyone but himself. Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? Ooh, I'd rather not think about that right now. Right, let's find something to drink. So let's go back in our room, actually. There was a door here. Looks like we can go in. It's the bathroom. Maybe we get something to drink in there. The old sink water, right? It's letting us click on it. There's so many dark patches that this can barely be called a mirror. A small cup is on the shelf. Look in the mirror. The mirror splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. Paranoid, a mole, could it be skin cancer? Know that face too well. No need to discern every little detail. Yeah, let's go with that. Thirsty, turn on the tap and drink some water. Go for it. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostrils. Ugh, gross. It's like there's a plumbing issue in hell and all that blocked sewage is feeding directly into the faucet. That's disgusting, bro. Then you see the water streaming out of the tap. It's a robust shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. Ugh. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm not touching that water. That's the only option that was available. And that would be the only option anyway. Good. For a moment there, you seem to be drifting back to your old ways, but you don't want to go back. All right. Let's go out. Now, there was the vending machine downstairs, right? That the girl was kicking. Let's go to it and see if we can get a drink there. Yo, that's kind of scared the hell out of me. You jumped as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap. The loudest one you've ever witnessed. Does this motel even have lightning rod installed? Next time it might hit me. At least my reflexes still work. Let's go with that. As well as your heart, it's racing from the sudden shock. But there's nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of an empty parking lot. Yeah, back to getting water. Where do we go in here for water? Let's hit the vending machine first. I guess things that are orange, I guess you can click on. Press a couple of keys on the pad. Yeah, I see somebody left their money in there and it like gives me a free drink. Buttons beep and that's it. This is how vending machines work. No money, no goods. Okay. Check the label on the reddish button. It reads drinking water for the people of Rue Valley free of charge, courtesy. Oh, cool. All right. Well, then press it. With a bang and clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. Ah, free water. Take the bottle of water. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hand. You can't wait to drain it of its precious fluid. Wait, are we still talking about water here? Oh, what's going on here? I don't know. Sounds kinky. All right. Let's drink, right? Should be in our bag. Drink the water. Wait, how come this water's for free? We're paranoid? We won't drink the water? Think, man, think. You've allowed yourself to be seduced by the promise of that cool, fresh sip. Stop and ask yourself the important questions. Who benefits from free water? Why would anyone just give away something of value for nothing? What if they poison it? Are they trying to get us addicted? What? Okay. You do need therapy, bro. Are they trying to get us addicted to water? But you and your whole species are already terminally addicted to water. No. There must be some other angle here. Something that's right in front of you, but you can't see it. You just can't figure out why. If I don't drink it, I'll die of dehydration. Either way, it's the end of the road. I think I'd rather stay thirsty. Pour the water out of the bottle. But what if they actually want me not to drink? No, we're drinking it. Let's do it. You rip open the bottle cap and start draining the water until you hold a shriveled plastic husk in your hand. Thank you, sir. Yo, what is this? Suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. Get away. You can't run away from the whole sky on fire better than you can from your own past. At least I don't have to face it. Your eyelids connect, and darkness greets you for a mere second. But as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning immediately. How do I stop? What kind of answer is that? Oh, that's easy. Simply stop being you. Oh. This game hits me with some deepness every now and then. What kind of answer is that? The receptionist says whimsically, emerging from the whirlwind. No, I was expecting an answer. But the receptionist disappears, and instead the fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. I want this to stop. Well then, keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. Ugh, my current situation. All right, let's continue.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Another therapy session. Stop the carousel and focus on something else. I don't need therapy. Let's do this. Stop the carousel and focus on... I don't know what that means, though. Surely there's something pleasant to think of instead of this bushy-eyebrowed psychotherapist and the court-mandated therapy. Think of something tasty, interesting, sexy, soothing. I mean, sexy works, but let's go with soothing. But Dr. Fink only seems to become more real. Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? Yes, sorry.
It's all right. I am aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Yeah, that's the same thing you said yesterday. All right, this game did say this was about a man trapped in a time loop. Could we be back doing the same thing? Lack of motivation, that's the least of your worries while your mind is filled with crushing, overwhelming sense of impending... Wait, did you hear that? A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and cold sweat appears in your armpit. Because we've done this before.
At all times, if possible.
The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. Just nod, sure. I'm terribly sorry, my mind wandered off. Could you repeat that, please? No, I'm just going to say sure.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour.
Yeah, this is the same session.
However, since this is your first session,
he stops mid-sentence and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Uh-oh. Well, you endured the whole session stoically so far. But this one moment of anxiety, oh, my best friend, anxiety, it can completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Emotional check. Try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person that you are. You open your mouth without intention of convincing him that you're fine, but the stress is just too high to control and it instantly overwhelms you. Cry your heart out or panic, hyperventilate, repeat. Nobody wants to panic and hyperventilate and repeat, but that's probably what I would do. I might do both of these, actually. But let's panic, see what happens. Your heart speeds up, your breathing follows, and soon you start feeling dizzy. And then you feel a sharp chest pain. Okay, I need a Xanax. Oh no, am I having a panic attack? Oh no, am I having a heart attack? This can't be his first one. He's got to know it's a panic attack. The realization makes you panic even more, which further accelerates your breathing.
Easy, Mr. Harrow. You're not having a heart attack or anything similar. Trust me. You are just getting too much oxygen. Let's try breathing through pursed lips as if you are blowing out a candle. This will help.
I'm nervous for him. What's going on here? No, he's trying to kill me. I need oxygen. Breathe even faster.
Mr. Harrow.
So this is interesting. Like, depending on how you build your character in the beginning, you can play this game, it seems like, many different ways. Did I pass out?
Only for a few seconds. No need to worry. Just take it easy.
Okay.
Feeling a little better? Good.
Continue.
May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
I haven't slept in months.
Is that so?
You seem to inspect the dark circles under your eyes.
Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight...
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill lying on his palm.
There's no reflection in his glasses. Behind them, a pair of bushy eyebrows.
Reach for the pill. Hell yeah. Give me that sleeping pill.
Remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
A hypnotic drug. Take the purple pill.
Hopefully, it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow.
All right.
All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room, and I'll call the reception to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Thank you. All right, so we got to go to the receptionist again.
I'll break you open if
Oh, it's her again. The source of the claims of the young woman beating up the old vending machine. For some unknown reason, looking at her makes you even more nervous. Why am I so agitated all of a sudden? You must have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed. And then the sound of that old alarm clock awakened you from the daydream. From a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. Take a moment to calm yourself down. You point your gaze towards the endless, unmoving desert. It's calm in the distance. But not so much right here. As the machine-hating woman... the machine-hating woman. That's right. She just hates machines, so she just goes around destroying them. She keeps hitting it violently. Is there any more dialogue if I go over to her? Just get away from her. No. Okay.
Give me my coffee, you jerk.
All right, so back to the office to get our key again. Oh, she's on the phone. Being hogged by the ongoing phone call.
Yes. Now turn right, and then immediately take a slight left. Hold on, I've got someone on another line. Hello, reception. What can I do for you, Dr. Fink? Okay.
Did she just flip me off?
Yes, he's here. Of course, no problem.
Did you see that? Like, did she did it again. Maybe she's holding up her, like, her index finger. Like, it looks like she's flipping me off. Hold on, let's see it again. Hold on. Do it again. There it is. Oh, it has to be the index finger. In an instant, the realization dawns on you. Because of your panicked outburst at the end of the session, Dr. Fink must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. So smile at her. She smiles back at you as she touches the button again.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to manage without it today. I know.
Without what?
Sorry. Bye. Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Yes, I am.
Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Thank you. Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, Number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
I'm gonna nod and wait for her to put it on the counter this time.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Don't care, don't care.
You must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
Yes, I'm exhausted.
Here, I'll just need your signature.
We're gonna do this again. Gonna read through it again. Yeah, this is the same dialogue as before.
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
We'll ask why do you ask this time.
Just that, people usually simply sign it without reading. It's probably the same in every motel. I bet my uncle copied it from a template he found online or something.
It says I bet my father copied it from a template, but she said uncle. I prefer to know what I'm signing, thank you very much. You read the whole document and do your best to find a hidden loophole or suspicious work. Okay, yeah. It's sign the document. Let's do it.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything.
If I would have trusted you, I would have just signed it without reading it. Okay. What's this? Water hose. It's coiled like a sleeping serpent. Can I get ice? I haven't checked like these things. The machine wheezes and suffering. What about these other doors? I'm guessing I can't really... Is there anything like down here? We're just gonna check it out. All right, now if our therapist just sees us like aimlessly walking down the road, they're really gonna think I need therapy. Anything back here? The sun still burns as bright as it was in zenith, its heat absorbed by the asphalt. You won't get far without a car. Stare at the road for a while, sure. A feeling of longing and restlessness starts to well up inside you. You can't help but wonder what lies beyond the horizon, beyond the limits of this suffocating desert. But even if you weren't trapped here, you wouldn't go. You may long for the sense of adventure that comes with being on the road, but all you could do is stand and stare and wish for what could have become of the young man that you once were a long time ago. Okay. We're getting deep, that's for sure. Oh, he can run if you do it quickly, if you tap it quickly. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go in our room. The damn suitcase again. Oh, there's a purple pill. Can I take it now? Dr. Fink told me to take this pill as if you have problems falling asleep. But you don't know what's inside. Can you really trust him? That's a good point. Put the pill back. Okay. We're not ready to do that yet. So what are you doing? Let's go to the bed. Why am I afraid of unpacking? It's not being afraid. It's just that you're tired and you're lazy when you're that tired. Perhaps you're scared of what you might find inside. Or maybe worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. Ah, okay. Alright. They're going to keep me here forever, aren't they? Let's see what could be inside. You. That's too deep. Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead. Alright. Right here. Sit down. Looks like the one in Dr. Fink's room. As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to Nowhere Motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. We're going to browse on our phone again, aren't we? All you want is to sleep, but unnerving restlessness is gnawing at you from the inside like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. Stare at the suitcase. What a pitiful inert object. It's full of my stuff. Stuff, clothes, phone charger, toothbrush might as well be empty. But it isn't. Mess with the phone. Let's go. Gotta scroll the phone. Scroll through my feed. Same old, same old. Same dialogue as last time. Well, the damn phone's ringing again. All right, we're gonna check who's calling. We're gonna answer it this time.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. Yeah, we're gonna ask that question.
Well, Mr. Harrow, please don't let the name fool you. We are the most respectable yet cutting-edge agency, which means we work on the edge of, but still inside, the established legal framework. In fact, we are the leader in our field.
Yeah, I don't believe you. This has got to be a scam.
Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
I would like to say thank you, but I'm not interested in your services at the moment. But that is blocked right now. So, are you referring to my psychotherapy here in Rue Valley?
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this True Valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation.
Now, this question here is a very open-ended generic question, right? Whether you say no or yes and go into detail about what you're doing doesn't matter to them. They have a follow-up question that will help right after that.
I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it.
But I'm indecisive.
So, I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation.
Well, do I have to decide right now? This all happened so suddenly.
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly.
Sure thing, buddy.
Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Tschüss.
Tschüss? I don't know. Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone line is already dead. But at least now you know you're not the only one who realizes the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. He asked an open-ended question and we gave him the information he wanted. So they don't know anything. Well, back to the phone. Play a quick match of that game. And uneasiness again. So same stuff. It's supposed to be relaxing. All right, just close your eyes and hope sleep will come. What about the pill, though? All right, now we have some more memories. Oh, unexpected call. Oh, that just completed that one. Okay. Let's see. At least my reflexes still work. That's the lightning that we experienced, and it scared the hell out of me. Like in real life, it kind of made me jump. All right, let's close that. And this was the big red light that when it ended, we were in the time loop when this ended, right? Can't run away from the sky. Being on fire, any better you can run away from your past. Nothing happened afterwards, then suddenly everything happened again. Everything again, but nothing after. Okay. And what about this one? The careless driver. He's probably drunk. Good thing he's... Okay, when did this happen? This evening, but later. Okay. The meaning of what you've experienced is so hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memories seem so real, and yet these things clearly never happened. Have you actually gone completely mad? And they were right to send you to Dr. Fink. But what if the careless driver really does show up? What if lightning actually strikes the motel and the night sky turns red? All right, we have another. How could you remember something that is yet to happen then again? Why would you imagine an event so specific? Let's hold to commit. Not enough willpower. How do we get willpower? You want to get up and find how these strange memories will play out in reality, or if it all but fever dream of a lunatic. Yet you can't. It's all too much. All you really want to do is forget you ever even had these weird visions. To forget about being here. To forget about the incident that we don't know what is. We don't know what the incident is yet. So stay in the armchair forever. Okay. I want to take the pill. I want to take the purple pill and see what happens. Are we just, do we do anything? It's not doing anything. Okay. So swallow the purple pill despite not knowing what it is. Get up. Close your eyes. I want to take the pill. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, chasing one another. You can't seem to calm down until at last you open your eyes again. Oh, purple pill. There's nothing else to do but swallow the purple pill. Do it. Swallowing pill without any water is not a pleasant task. True, but getting up only to get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. And it's gross water at that, so force the pill down your throat. Using saliva as lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. You have no idea how long it'll take its effect to kick in. There's nothing to do but wait. Close your eyes again. And you expect the images to return again any moment. Continue. But gradually, your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. Oh, okay. So we get to choose another trait of ourself, right? So we're anxious and have total lack of motivation. I want to get rid of the lack of motivation. So that's no pressure. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that got rid of the anxious apprehension. What is the purple pill? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief. Like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. So it looks like these things may change over, like, as you progress the story. You get to pick different traits and maybe these change a little bit and you become stronger in some areas than others that allow you to overcome whatever you're going through. But what is this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you. It must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt of the brightest lightning you ever saw earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. Golly, it scared me again. That shit's loud in my headphones, man. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. We were outside when that happened last time, though. The speck of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. Oh, we gained willpower. As you finally recognize what it is, your pathetic attempt to forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. It wants me to click here. Oh, we have willpower now, so I wonder if we can commit to this. Yep. You have to find out if careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. Okay. Can I get up now? Go outside. The rain has slackened off, and you see nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing you couldn't put a finger on. Or put your finger on. If the careless driver visited a motel, he has surely left already while you were sleeping. Yet as you exit the room, the hair rises on the back of your neck. An eerie sensation takes a hold of you. You glance towards the parking lot. As you stare at the reflections on the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. If this really happened, you may be able to find some evidence down there. So he threw a cigarette out of the car. I remember when he was driving off, he flicked the cigarette out of the car. I wonder if, like, that cigarette's down here. And maybe that's our clue. So when he drove off, he was like, here. Oh, we can click on this. I don't see the cigarette. Let's click on this. As you come close to the transformer, you immediately notice a couple of red plastic shards. Inspect the transformer. Yeah. Transformer doesn't show an obvious sign of impact. Look at the shards. There are several small ones scattered around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. The shard is obviously part of a broken taillight. This means he's been here already. There's no other option. Okay. Let's go paranoid. Is this all a hoax? Am I being set up? Could be. Who knows what their intentions may be? Oh, there's a red light again. Then before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze, exactly as you remembered, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing and evening will now continue as if nothing happened? Befuddled, you cast your gaze at your wristwatch. It's 8:47 p.m. Oh, it's happening again. It's 8 p.m. again. But is this the next?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Don't answer him. He's only trying to confuse you to make you forget.
Mr. Harrow, can you hear me?
I don't want to remember. Yes, there's something very important. And suddenly an image of a young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges in your mind. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it's inevitably followed by the others, and more memories start emerging. The receptionist, the thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. Yo, so we have like the lack of motivation skill now, right? Well, that's gone. So we can talk to the girl outside. So hold or wrap up. As you struggle to put the memories in the correct order, your mental fog dissipates, and two simple words form on your lips. Time loop. Seems like you're trapped in some sort of time loop where the same 47 minutes repeat.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
Don't, dude. He's gonna think you're crazy. Yo, okay. There's the demo. There is a demo for Rue Valley. It's like a psychological mind twist. And that was pretty interesting. It seems like that in the time loop, you're going to treat something different every time. and you're going to gain other psychological traits that will allow you to overcome certain things so you can get out of the time loop, is what it sounds like. That was very cool, very relatable, a lot of it, you know, for most of us, for me anyway. So I enjoyed it. I hope you did. Make sure you hit the like button for me. I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments, and subscribe and come back. We're going to play some more demos. Hope to see you in the future. Take care.